like our odds. Muton Elite gives 5 ablative. Huh. Speaking of which, how to pronounce ablative?
Ablative.
That's what I thought.
Or ablative.
No, fuck that. That's wrong. I'm very intolerant of alternate pronunciations right now. Filthy Robot says ablative, and it just makes me feel weird when he does. Yeah, you can only have 2 of the rebels in the Haven be faceless on a rendezvous, but you can have other faceless deployed on the rendezvous as well, who aren't rebels from the Haven, who are just like there for shits and giggles, just to hang out, family reunion. I don't know. They just felt like a walk. Oh man. All right. If my chat is going to have a war, let it at least be over something important, like how to pronounce the word ablative or ablative. How do I pronounce New Zealand? Like that. New Zealand. Ab-agbo-mo-sho. Itiv? Itv? I think you got the end of that word wrong, SG. Sometimes I call it Aotearoa if I'm hanging out with people who know what that means and I'm like a little bit tipsy. Aotearoa. But usually I just call it New Zealand. Reinforcements. Warning. This is a late game jailbreak. I don't think I ever actually looked at how many prisoners there were. 6. Okay. Jailbreaks get more and more prisoners the later in the game you go. I'm glad to hear it, Survival Puss. What else would it be called? Going to La La Land gifted me a Fortnite key. I have yet to actually find time to play the game. It looks like it would be a really fun game. I'm a little bit concerned about the like microtransactions. It seems like they're pushing them pretty hard. I'm not a huge fan of that.
On it. I'm all over it. Let's do this. Copy that.
Play with you? It could happen. It's a possibility. It's a definite possibility.
Understood. Moving out.
It'd be nice to play another viewer game. Could just play for a couple of hours and chat with you guys on Discord. Maybe edit it down to 30 minutes and give a like Fortnite review for YouTube or something. I've managed to turn this from playing a game for fun into like an activity which will take me 5 hours for getting to play the game for a couple of minutes. I do this to myself quite a lot. Tuck Cat K. Tuck ATK? Tuck Attack 01. Thanks for the follow. Welcome to the stream. A tuck attack. When you kill somebody by tucking them into bed so tightly that they become too sad to stay alive. Alright, what's happening here?
Good copy. Moving on target.
Going to La La Land, by all accounts, seems to be quite the upstanding fellow. He's extremely supportive of this stream. I posted a like monthly review off of my Patreon, which I think is probably linked below Twitch here. If it isn't,
Moving to Overwatch.
I'm like, why would I not have my Patreon linked? I'm just like a terrible streamer. If my Patreon isn't linked on this page, somebody should probably tell me and yell at me. Anyway, I posted an update for the month of July over on Patreon, which those of you who are interested in progress of the stream could check out. And going to La La Land was like, you're so cool. I'm so like impressed by you being the center of such a positive community or something like that. Not those exact words. Made me happy. So overwatching my ranger doesn't actually do very much there. These guys are not moving anymore, and they've patrolled on top of my guys, so I sort of have to start shooting them. He was killed while underneath the earth. Okay, we have one mech here. Oh, I can run and gun. I can run and gun forward to that tile and shoot the other mech. Yeah, I'll pass. Kill. Shredder on a ranger. Yeah, Shredder on a ranger. I'm not really gonna like finish that thought. Just saying that out loud. It just had to be said. Oops.
Coming in close.
It's just got a whole lot more dangerous when my gunner missed most of those shots. Both of those shots. Both of those shots. This beer, I don't like. It's 8.2%, which is heavy for beer for sure. But I don't know. Like I get halfway through one of these space dusts and I'm just gone, just out of here. This is bizarre.
Moving to designated coordinates.
Holy shit! Does he stay on Overwatch when he moves?
If you say so.
So he got a move from Implacable and apparently can take the move and then stay on Overwatch. That's fairly funny. Clearly Implacable is the best perk in the game.
Confirmed.
That is a door. Oh, we have some snakes. Okay. Looks like they're going to walk into Overwatches
I guess that'll be okay.
if we set them up for them.
Let's move already.
Let's try this again. Rapid fire is very good because it has no cooldown and totally hits sometimes. Yeah, there you go.
Missed the target. Here I come.
What's not to like?
How many is that now?
Ever had any 15%? I think the strongest beer that I've ever had was a 12%.
Move, move, move.
That was a Scotch ale.
Orders confirmed.
I have a friend who's very into beer and he keeps Scotch ales in his sock drawer to like age them extra and then pulls them out for special occasions. And I spent the weekend with him when he got engaged and he pulled one out. Ansleon is now hosting you for up to 183 viewers. Thank you, Ansleon. Ansleon, for those of you who don't know, Ansleon is an excellent Civ 5 streamer who has been playing a lot of Battle Brothers lately, and he also has his own mod of Long War 1. He's like building upon the escalation mod, if you know what that is. and setting up all the different values and things to stop him from ever being able to beat the game. And he's very good at the game, so he ends up with a very challenging mod. Would highly recommend checking him out. I've been an Ansleon sub for... I think Ansleon was the first person I ever subbed to on Twitch, and I haven't like unsubbed. I've just been an Ansleon sub for ever now. I'm playing this very casually because it's a strength 1 region, so reinforcements shouldn't be coming too quickly. I'm not too worried about them. We do have to like finish the mission at some point though, presumably. There they are. Escalation. Yeah, I think Escalation was something that Beagle Rush messed around with a little bit. Escalation is not like a finished mod. It's a set of tools that you can use to mod the game to your own liking, more so. So I think Beagle was messing with that for a while. I didn't see any of it when Beagle was doing that, but I have heard the stories whispered.
If you say so.
Defend Haven, depending on if it has a fixed evac or not, is going to either be... Did I kill him? Where'd he go? Sorry. What? If it's a fixed evac, it's like an XCOM 2 vanilla retaliation where you just like deploy and you don't have concealment and you have to go kill all the aliens. If you are conceal, or if you don't have a fixed evac, then it's waves of reinforcements. And that's like fairly difficult. You don't usually want to sit around killing them all. You want to try to quickly get your rebels in evac or else you're going to die. That's basically how that one works. I think a snake's alive. I think I screwed this up. Oh well.
Yes, that'll be okay.
Gonna shoot here, and if I fail to kill, which happens fairly often, I'll use command and then the shred cannon.
Who's keeping score? Move.
Scanning.
Yeah, so that's actually a pretty scary mission, you know?
Would make an ideal target for the skull jack.
Be afraid of that. Wait. That Advent officer would make an ideal target for the Skulljack. Oh, we're poisoned, though. We got pretty lucky with yellow alert actions there. Do we want the Skulljack this turn? Trooper. It's a heavy Rocketeer, I believe. Or do we want to kill the other stuff? Oh, I screwed up. Thought I was flanking it on this tile. We could kill the other stuff and just control the officer. Stun it with the assault. Wait, I just used the fuck. What? How much beer is in that beer? This is like getting a little bit concerning to me. Okay, I have another... No, that's a ranger. It's a ranger with running gun. This is also a ranger. Oh, I don't have enough movement anyway. Let's neutralize the poison.
Don't move. You'll be all right.
Did I bring the Skulljack? Did I bring the Skulljack, they ask me.
Feeling kinda woozy.
I enjoy that I neutralized the poison and then immediately walked straight back through it, by the way.
Sweet
Need the large intel cache, thank you very much. No? Alright, that's okay.
Data, but we will need to work fast. It is only a matter of time before they detect our
Game seems to be having trouble deciding if that guy is dead or not. What do you guys think? Is he dead? Might be dead. I'm gonna run in both barrels of Codex, that's for sure.
Got it covered.
It's like an assault, except that I had to train for 24 days to be able to do that.
What'd you expect?
excellent work, Commander. It appears some physical remnant of the Codex. It will provide some insight into the aliens.
Oh my god, thank you for that. Sir Wagglepus is poisoned? Sir Wagglepus is marked. Okay.
On it.
I'm gonna run it like this. This seems like a good idea. I don't know. We'll see how this works. I believe I have Bladestorm, right? I'm currently banking on Bladestorm killing something, though. So he's Trojan Virus for 1 damage. Bladestorm didn't kill. That's not actually surprising, believe it or not. That's actually pretty expected. I do have Evasive on Book of Eons, and we rolled very well as well. I'm not 100% sure what's going on with that officer. Why did I take 2 damage from the poison tick? What is like, what? We've just entered a very odd realm. This is not the XCOM that I grew up playing, that's for sure.
Impressed yet?
Level 2 poison, is that a thing? I don't know if that's a thing. So we're still not sure if it's dead.
Good to go. Rip to shreds.
Damage over time is randomized? Yeah, but poison is like, it's only ever 1 damage.
Okay, I'll go.
There's no damage range on poison to my knowledge. I don't know, maybe it's level 2 poison and it ticks for 2. It ticked for 1 last turn though.
That's how it's done. I found something.
Okay, no comment on that one.
Looks like the stuff.
An elite suppressor from the loot. It's pretty nice. I almost have... I think I have 3 elite suppressors. Anyway, we're doing pretty well.
Roger that.
I'm gonna end up getting wounded by that poison.
On Overwatch.
Damn, that stinks.
Yeah, that's ticking for 2 a turn, alright.
This is moving on our position.
I think I applied poison to myself twice,
I'll take a look.
somehow. Grab 2 new rebels in the Haven. I wonder if he'll just die to the poison. That could be a lot of fun. We have 4 rebels and 2 soldiers, I think is what that says. JoINrbs! I've rescued me. How exciting. I'm not sure that I'm going to make it to Waterworld. But I'm glad that I'm here.
Good to go. twice.
I seem to have pretty good mobility as oh no, that rebel has good mobility. That is what good mobility sounds like. Not quite the tile I was clicking on. Take rookie JoINrbs to Waterworld. We could. It would not maximize our chances of winning, but it'd probably still be fairly close to 100. Oh, there are codexes now. Like everywhere.
I definitely got that one.
It's weird how you can Overwatch on them when they scamper, but never get another chance to Overwatch against them.
Tired of waiting around.
Train Sai. We'll just play the campaign for an extra like 5 days in order to Sai
That now.
one soldier.
Let's move already.
There have been worse ideas.
Affirmative.
I wonder what the worst idea in history has been. There must be some like amazing example.
Already there. Stepping off.
I can think of ones which are sort of like the Romans used lead to transfer all of their water in pipes, for example. That seems like a pretty bad idea, but that's sort of tame. It's not like they didn't know that that was bad, and I don't know, it's just really tame. It's not like it's not the worst idea in the world. Pineapple pizza. No, I don't think so. Hitler, that seems like low-hanging fruit. I'm looking for something a little bit more developed than that idea. The Bureau. I'm interested in playing the Bureau in the next couple of weeks. I'll be able to have a more developed opinion about that myself.
Time.
Moving to Overwatch. Good to go.
Got it. Moving. Will do. Seems doable. Moving out.
Hmm. I don't know, like for the most part, all of the bad ideas that humans have had seem sort of forgivable just because of how stupid humans are as like a group unit. Yeah, that does seem like a pretty bad idea, Stewaggy. Oh my god.
Let's go.
Making the colors of traffic lights those that are the most common among colorblind people. I liked that in Ariane. That's a solid one. It's not like so bad that it's going to ruin the world or anything, but that's like, that seems fairly inescapably stupid. I approve. I might end up getting my specialist killed. I'm gonna keep JoINrbs around to run Overwatch for him, just in case a mech drops in on Overwatch here. It's an Archon. Hey, I get to shoot them. Yeah. Alright, JoINrbs. Wait, you have to go further than that. All right, my contribution to the campaign is complete. Let's carry my corpse home to my loving family. I'm not gonna lie, I was expecting more from me, but hey, did well. Making your horse a senator was a supreme idea. Are you Caligula? Oh, I never finished my soda. I wonder what the over-under is for a number of pounds that I gain in the first year of streaming. I don't know. I think that was a fairly straightforward mission. My soldiers are just really, really, really strong right now. We have another Master Sergeant. We go Saturation Fire here. I don't even need Saturation Fire. I have... Yeah, I don't need Saturation Fire even slightly. I'll probably go Combat Fitness there. Executioner. The soldier is so good.
Commander, please thank our troops for completing what was surely a difficult task in acquiring the Codex Brain. We'll begin work on it as soon as possible.
No mention of the more important detail from the mission, Taigen? Really? No mention. Alright, fair enough. I got 6 rebels in that haven from 1 jailbreak. This is like what I'm looking for when I search for a jailbreak in a region that I've just contacted. We're up to 64 legions on the globe, so UFO reinforcements just landed somewhere. We killed a Codex, reduced Avatar progress by 1. And we've got a team. We do this. Shinobi in an intel package. No. Maybe? I don't know. We're down to strength 2 in East Asia. I don't really know what we're doing here. If a rookie dies in a jailbreak, do they go in the memorial? Let's find out. Looks like that's a no. No memorial entry for me. This campaign has been extremely good. I haven't lost a soldier higher level than a corporal. These are suicides. Those must be suicides too. I think that's a suicide. That's definitely a suicide. This was a real death, this was a real death, this was a real death. So there have been 4 deaths of soldiers I wasn't like trying to kill. This campaign's been insane. I have to finish the Shadow Chamber before I can research the Codex thing. Guess I have to finish the Shadow Chamber. Alright, let's let out this mission. We might as well play it. Wagglepuss isn't really AWCing anything, so we might as well come. Got my specialist wounded. And this is a hack mission. I could bring a very low level specialist, or we can like just bring a sharpshooter. Throw some experience on her, that seems better. Got full exos, full loadout. Yup. It looks fine to me. I enjoy that she has flush. Alright. You just don't have good AWC perks. That's all. Who will I bond with in War of the Chosen? I don't know. Probably nobody. I'm gonna be a lone cannon. That was very scary. That was a misclick. But it was very, like, in your face when I misclicked it. This is another... Oh, this one only has 2 rebels in it. That's a large difference. But still, I'd much rather play that than the Sergeant Shinobi.
Sky Ranger deployed.
They're all here. We'll be home in a jiffy.
I have my character pool available. Sort of? Sort of. The folder which all of my character files are in is public. I haven't put, like, one file out somewhere that people can easily download, though. I should do that. I have a backup that has all of the characters in one file, so it'd be very simple for me to do it. Just haven't. Who else was coming? Shoshana. Chat on screen is broken. I'll restart that for you guys. Looks like we are playing our facility lead mission, and it's extremely light. All right,